Hey there. So, got my town car, '06, and I want to keep the original radio in it. Kind of old school, so I'm going to add one of these things. It's a thing to add accessories to it. It intercepts the FM antenna and sends the signal through. Anyways, it's kind of like it's like that. It's just a little box. Antenna goes in, antenna goes out to your unit. And then you can plug in, hopefully I get this old iPhone to work. It's just an old small iPhone that I downloaded with Spotify. But my son uses it at work. It's just for a single Spotify. But I downloaded all these playlists onto this thing. There's tons of music on it. And I just use it. You know, it's not active, so it's just wireless is turned off, and it just acts as a basically my other old school iPod Nano. It's got a bunch of stuff on it too. I know it's pretty old school, but I'm trying to keep things simple. I don't need a big screen with all this stuff to distract me when I'm driving. It's got an on and off switch. I think I'm going to delete that and just cut it right here and connect it, because I'm going to search for ACC lead. I just got my wiring diagram here, and it gives me all the fun, exciting schematics. And so I have a radio, the color of the radio, wiring for ACC. I believe it's light blue and pink. And this radio has it has a feature on it where if you have the radio on or whatever it is, and you turn the key all the way off and pull it out, it'll still be active for 10 minutes. It's kind of a delay thing. So we'll see how that works too. But anyways, I'm gonna go in there and start messing around. Yeah, let's do it. So I just took off this cover I have in my other video, and the car is completely dry. It rained on it. It's great. Look at this. It's completely super smooth from the wax job. Nice and clean. So I've got a little inspection mirror. I've got this just in case. I've got this. It's a light that I can test the wiring to make sure that that when I pull the key out and turn this off, make sure it's off, so it's not going to have some weird battery drain, one of those parasitic drain deals. It's already forgot, I took it out once. These two screws are from up here. That releases that. Gotta lower this as far as it can go. And then you just start prying it along here. I got some plastic like screwdriver looking things, but they're plastic. And once that is loose, you can kind of leave it on, or else you gotta disconnect a bunch of other switches and stuff and things. Like I might have disconnected this last time. I've had this out once before. The CD player doesn't work. It doesn't accept any kind of CD, and I wanted to see why. I couldn't figure it out. It's just mechanisms after mechanisms. And then the CD player worked, but it would skip halfway through a song. It would just start skipping. And all the CDs did that. So I took this thing out. I took the lid off the top, I was able to see the player CDs on top of this unit, and I was able to see the laser eye that detects the the CD, makes it work and all that. And I clean that off with rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip. It usually always works. I put it back together and I won't even accept a CD. I might mess with that. I don't really need it, you know. As far as like navigation, all that stuff, I have an iPhone. You know, I'll just set the iPhone right here, and it's it's all up to date and everything like that. They do have some Bluetooth things that I saw that you can plug into here, and if you have a radio that's Bluetooth, I guess you can have your device here and send it up there. But I read bad reviews on those things. They're kind of sketchy. We'll see how this unit here works. But the reason I want to keep this, I just want to keep it original. And after messing with, I've got a 500 SL Mercedes, and it had the original radio and everything would blow fuses. I don't know if it was the amp or the radio. So I said, oh, I'm just going to put a new unit in. So I spent all this money and put in this new unit, and I put a subwoofer and an amp in the trunk and everything. And it was just lacking, I mean, it sounds good and everything, but you're constantly adjusting things. And the Mercedes, these engineers, they get these units and they match them to the amp that's in this car, the factory amp, the speakers, the woofer, everything is matched, so it sounds really good, for what it is. And you start putting in, I'm going to put in a $30 Pioneer, a $100 Pioneer, all of a sudden the sound is different. I don't know if this unit has a preamp in it. It's pretty beefy on the inside. It's got a lot of stuff. Anyways, I want to start. Yeah, see, it just comes all the way out, or it comes off loose, and you just pull it. That's gonna catch right here. So let's see, let's put a parking brake on. I hate putting parking brakes on. I always forget to release them until I've driven 5 miles and go, oh wow, no more rear brake shoes. Let's see, what am I doing? So let's see if this thing, put it in neutral and see if it rolls. You know what? I'm gonna just put a piece of wood underneath, block the wheels, just in case. I can sit here with the sunshades and all of a sudden end up in the middle of the street. Oh, how did I get here? Yeah, I'm kind of on a little bit of a slope. So, okay, so like this. Bring it all the way down. You can see where it kind of rubs there and stuff. And then this thing comes out. What's this? Okay, so this is the airbag. This is the airbag thing. There's a little piece of metal that falls out right here. Usually it goes over, hooks in it right here, so when you push it in, it stays in this hole. So from here I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these same size little screws, and then this, pull it out and just let it hang here, and then you can start pulling everything apart, and then we'll hook this thing up. Yeah. All right, so I got the clock off. Just has they're push clips like that, and you just grab at either end right here. There's a little bit of room, and you can just pull firmly both sides, boom, and it pops out. And there's just this little connector with a push. Yeah, it's just a push. Right here, you push down this little tab, boom, and that's what releases it. Then I have the radio. Make sure I got everything. Got the top, bottom up. Oh, I gotta get, there's two more right here. You gotta get two more screws. Okay, first I'm searching for a ground point. Now, let's see. So my schematic says black and light green. And I got continuity meter. That says that's a ground. This thing is a ground. There's a screw holding this underneath here that's, you could hook up a ground wire to, but I think I'm just going to cut this wire here and intercept it for the ground for that unit. Yeah. Yeah, that's ground there. So this whole panel here is a ground. Cool, so I'll just hook that up. So here's the unit here. Has a little inline 2 amp fuse, and this connects to a switch that they give you. Where is it? Where's that switch? Would I drop it? There it is. So they give you this on and off switch. I don't think I really need this, and I don't want to drill any holes in this car. So looking at this schematic, this connects to the ACC 12 volt. I will verify once I find that power lead for the ACC, so when the key's in it, it gets power. You take the key out, and that gets no power. So the switch is basically going to be the ignition switch. So I don't believe I have that. I think they probably have that for people that have cars that don't have that function. I mean, I can't, it's the only thing I can think of. So I got a ground connection. This other part's going to be easy. I have a plug for the what is it? 1/8 inch jack. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Yeah. So now I'm trying to figure out the ACC one. I have the key out. I have a light on. Just 2 terminals here. So if I can get this thing to behave, and probably not. But anyways, there's 2 of them, and so I can do this. Yeah, see. Where's the light? There's the light. So there's two hot ones. Now I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and see which one of these, if any one of these, goes off. That'll be, I believe, the convenience feature for this. This is the main plug. This one goes in the radio, but it has no power, so this must be the one that goes to the bass amp. Once you turn the radio on, the power goes through. Power is the bass amp in the back. And yeah, so I'm just gonna wait and see. Kind of weird that they're hot all the time. I wonder why. Only thing I can think of is it just has a convenience feature. It says in the manual that you can leave the radio on. It'll stay on without the key for 10 minutes. You can turn it off manually, and then it goes off. We'll see. We'll wait 10 minutes. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So I'll get some light on here. So you have this accessory delay relay from the battery. There's the radio. Run ACC. Ignition switch. There's all the speakers. The ground. Lighting control module delayed. So this is all delay stuff. Yeah. Power distribution. There's so much to this. I could imagine new cars must be more crazy. Let's see, there's a subwoofer amplifier. There's a radio. Yeah, it's got a bunch of different got all kinds of radio things. Just like, what is that? Delay. Rear audio climate control module. So rear audio might be the amp. Rear audio climate control. There's another radio. Crazy. Oh, that's for livery. So that's a long wheelbase. So that's the people can have control of the radio in the back, I guess. I just have a signature. Anyways, okay, it's been about 10 minutes. One-handed. Maybe I could hold the phone in my teeth, huh? Hold on. Let's see if I can get this to just behave. Okay, let's hold on. Let me just. Okay. So there's the main one right there, that big opening. The other one was, hold on. The other one was right, where's the camera? Hello, camera. There I'm at. That one right there. There's nothing, right? Let's see if I can leave it in like that. Okay, now find the key. I made quite a mess. Turn the ignition to on. Okay, see, the light comes on. Take it out. After 10 minutes, that light goes off, so that's that convenience or delay. That's that delay module. It feeds power to the radio. so you can sit here and listen to music without the... So I've got it in that one right there. In case anybody wants to try doing this to theirs, putting this up. So there's the light. There's no key, but yet there's power. There's power right there. So I'm going to just observe it here. Make sure before I cut all these wires. Try and one more time, make sure that that thing shuts off after 10 minutes. So I set a timer. Timer is pretty much done now. I'm gonna go check for power on that wire. That's the wire I'm gonna splice into for this device. Okay, let's get it. Let's check it. Come on, baby. Hold on. Okay, I got it in the hole. There's no light. So it's the pink and green wire. It's it's that one right there. Yeah. And then this one, or is it this one? I think it's, yeah. That one is always hot. So you don't really want to hook anything up to that, whatever you're hooking up. It's always hot with no key. It'll drain your battery. So this is that convenience delay. It comes from a delay module. And that's what I'm going to tap into. I just don't want to have this other funky, this switch that turns the box off. I just don't want another thing like that. All right. Okay, I've got it all hooked up. Everything's hooked up per instructions. I'm going to use this thing here. And I'll try my phone next. Stevie Winwood. Turn the radio on. So yeah, that seems to work for what I want. Just to tune it to 87.9, and then when you don't want to use it, then you just, I guess you just seek a different. Turn this thing off, unplug it, or probably turn it. So
I don't care who I might hurt. Leave me on and leave me.
So that works. I'm in a valley, so our radio reception kind of sucks here. And it's FM radio, and there's a commercial every 2 seconds that are 5 minutes long. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap this thing back in there and tuck this simple radio mod. It's got a gain on it that you adjust on the back right there. I got mine about 3/4 of the way up. What else is on here? I got the RCA plugs that just come out to that jack. And I'll put it down, maybe down in the ashtray, so my wife can like fiddle with the phone and listen to her music. Anyway, so far so good. It works. Oh, I should probably test, make sure that the radio goes off. Yeah, okay, it's on.
Next to me.
Yeah, so you take the key out, and you still have the radio. So I'm gonna put a timer on it and make sure it goes off in 10 minutes. All right. I didn't know this. I learn something new every day. So what happens? Keys on. Still got music. As soon as you open the door, boom. So it shuts off. Cool. Awesome. Okay. So I have it all back together now. And basically just have a little 1/8 connection coming out. And I have a old iPhone. Close this door. I have an old iPhone. Let me get this thing to work. So I have all of my old music downloaded to a library. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of songs on this thing. This just it doesn't have any service, but with Spotify, if you have Spotify, you can download all these playlists and stuff that you make at home. And that's what I did with this thing. It's just, I think it's an iPhone 5. And so I'll put the key in. Turn it on.
Specialist. I charge reduced fees.
So it gets just a regular FM, and then I just program this to what is it, 87.9, and now it's just playing through this. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, it just seems to work pretty good. Yeah. I take the key out. It's still playing, right? As soon as I open the door, boom, everything is off. The only thing you gotta remember is just to shut this thing down. It's no big deal though. It doesn't get used a whole lot. Anyways, for $25, it's a good upgrade, in my opinion. Don't have to use this. That doesn't work, and don't have to use this. Now my wife, I'm just gonna use this card. I gotta drive her to like doctor appointments and stuff. We're just getting older, and she wanted a comfortable car. So I'm done. I give it a thumbs up, easy if you want to save some money, or you can go out and spend a lot of money and get a brand new, you know, I might do that one day in the future, but for right now, with a pandemic and everything, this fits the bill. This fits the bill. I'd rather spend the money on getting these windows tinted and ready for the summertime because it gets blazing hot here. This is John, and I am out.